Coach Lora Erickson with blonderunner.com. I wanted to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about recovery. I'm actually in the midst of a recovery week from 70.3 that I did over this last weekend. That's a half iron distance. I'm a little bit sore, not too sore, but recovery is a little different for everyone. Probably depends on how hard you pushed yourself in the race and what your experience is. And the important thing with recovery is that you allow your body recovery. I was really lucky because when I first started running, I was part of a high school team that was top in the state, and we had some great coaches, and that was probably one of the most valuable lessons I learned from them, was to allow yourself recovery. Not only recovery between workouts and having recovery workouts that are slower, but also allowing recovery after races. So again, I'm in the midst of a recovery week, and I want to talk about some of the things you should do for recovery. Definitely the volume is down when it comes to recovery week. Also the intensity, that's probably one of the biggest things. Intensity is down. So you just really need to allow your body to have some light movement. Things that I may do would be a high cadence cycling workout, and I really try to listen to my body for recovery. If I'm really feeling very stiff, I think the common thing to do when you're feeling sore or stiff is to do nothing. But really for recovery, light movement is probably it's one of the best things you can do to restore blood flow, to get all those toxins out of the muscles, and to allow for recovery. So a high cadence spin is really good. Swimming and being in the water is really good too, because a lot of the soreness can be caused from inflammation in the muscles. So if you're able to get in a nice cold water, that will help with inflammation. Another thing to help aid recovery would be cryotherapy, which would be icing. Ice baths are something that I like to utilize in my training, especially after events. If you can get in the ice bath and prevent those white blood cells from flushing the tissue, you're not going to have the swelling, and then that's going to help you in terms of recovering faster. That's a limiter, I think, for a lot of training, is how quickly we can recover. Usually it depends on what you did. If you did a marathon, you may need more recovery time, maybe a week or 2 or 3 before you really start hitting it hard again. And Ironman events obviously take longer for recovery, but recovery is very individual. It just really depends on you and your body, but making sure you're listening to your body and really allowing it easy workouts. It's sort of like a taper. When you do a taper, you feel really lazy, and a lot of times you have a lot of energy. That's the same feeling that I have, at least for recovery, is I've got a lot of energy, and I'm just not putting as much energy, of course, into my workouts, but I'm allowing my body to really recover. High cadence spin, swimming some, maybe some light jogging, keeping it just really light and loose, allow that body to recover. If you don't allow that recovery time, you can really increase your chances of getting injured. Injuries obviously can be frustrating, and that's just going to slow you down, and in the end you'll be a lot slower. So it's better to allow that recovery and take the time for recovery. In the end you'll be faster. So hopefully that was helpful for you. I'd love to have you back learning more tips from me. So if you haven't subscribed to the Blonde Runner YouTube channel, please do that, and I hope to teach you some more. Until then, live well.